This next hilarious comedian is definitely someone to keep your eye on. She is an accomplished writer and performer who was recently featured on The History of the Joke with Louis Black on the History Channel. We are pleased to welcome back Jessica Glassberg.
Yes, I'm Jessica Glassberg. I am originally from Long Island, New York, and I moved... Woo! Strong Island, yes. I moved out to LA after I graduated college. While I was in college, I graduated with a degree in dramatic and creative writing with a minor in religious studies. So, yeah, basically that means my parents spent $30,000 a year to learn that I'm an English-speaking Jew. Excellent. Sorry, Mom and Dad. I love my parents. I do. I love my whole family. I want to tell you guys about my Aunt Dee. She's great. Dee, married to Ira. They also live on Long Island. Excellent. All right. Yeah, my Aunt Dee, she's great. She loves to say at the end of any pause in conversation, "So that's the story." Whether or not a story has completed. Right? She's like, "Oh, Ira will be home soon. So that's the story." That's the story. That's more like the end of a story. As a self-proclaimed, expert in dramatic writing, thank you, degree, I just don't think that's how my stories are to be told. I like my stories to have some rising action, building up to a climax, reaching the turning point, coming into falling action, and straight on into denouement territory. Yes, I said denouement territory. My degree has to be good for something, right? You'll learn the vocabulary word. Right on into denouement territory. Ira will be home soon. So that's the story. Really? That's a declarative statement, is what that is, actually. That is not a story. Because if it's a story, I want my story to know, where is Ira going? Why is he headed there? What obstacles does he have to overcome to make his way back into the arms of my Aunt Dee? Are there dragons involved? That would be a story, right? Yes, is the answer. I want to tell you guys an actual story which will have all the peaks and valleys of good dramatic writing. I assure you, it's about going to the dentist. And I feel totally validated in talking about going to the dentist because my teeth make up 3/4 of my face. I know you can see them from the back. They glisten. They're great. Giant chiclets. Excellent. It is. It's true. So I'm at the dentist because I have a cavity, and the dentist tells me, you know what? We're going to go without Novocaine because the shot of Novocaine is going to hurt more than the procedure itself. I'm like, all right, I trust you. Let's do this. Let's go. I can handle it. I'm weeping in the dentist chair. And no one can hear me cry anyway, right? Because my mouth is totally filled with metal objects. They got the little scrapey-doo, the mirrors in there. Rob Halford from Judas Priest is hanging out. Metal objects, right. So you caught up. So they're all in there, and it's really just an awkward situation because the dentist is literally right here, and the nurse is right here, so there's no room for the swoop-in table. You've all been to the dentist. There's the light that comes down from the heavens and blinds you, and then the swoop-in table action, right? So there's no room for swoop-in table, so my chest becomes a makeshift tool shed, which is awesome. They're putting the Mr. Thirsty's going down. The drill. Is this normal? Is this protocol? Am I being molested right now? I don't understand. Honestly, by LA standards, is my chest so easily mistaken for a table? I don't know. Am I back in 6th grade again, is really the question. Do I have a bad perm, and is Mrs. Zacharias here? Is she? No? Okay. So we're back in the dentist chair, and eventually everyone leaves my mouth. It's awkward. And I go to pay, because I get to pay for this awesome experience. Yeah. So I go to pay, and I realize, hark, there is still a gaping hole in my tooth. Not okay. Job not done. So I alert the dentist, who promptly says, oops. What? You don't get to say oops ever. I expect a certain level of professionalism, right? Yeah, your name ends in DDS. Mine just ends in BERG. In this situation, dentist trumps Jew. Okay? I mean, according to my mother, nothing beats a Jewish dentist, but that's another story. All right, so that's the story. Thanks a lot. I'm Jessica Glassberg.
Thanks, Jessica.